Hello teacher friends! Thank God it's Friday. I'm Ashley, if you do not know me, and I am a first year first grade teacher in Colorado. This is the last day of this week that I will be setting up my classroom. It is day like 7 or 8. I think it's day 8. Maybe it's day 9. No, day 8. It's day 8. 7 or 8. I don't know. Either way, classroom setup coming your way.
Have to drift inside this dome. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not dare. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not dare. We do not all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not dare. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not dare. We do not. Yesterday we could be ourselves. Didn't have much, but nevertheless, we were true to each other. But now we don't even bother. I remember you being hopeful, but the tall waves have worn us down, and slowly we are drowning. That's why you need to come with me, with me, with me. Turn around 180 degrees and cross the sea. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not dare. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not dare. We do not all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not dare. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not dare. We do not. I always.
Alright, I finally got my wall over here done above my classroom library. It says Kid, You'll Move Mountains by Dr. Seuss. I gotta put the Dr. Seuss sign right there. I just haven't cut it out yet on my Cricut. So yeah, I think it turned out really cute. I'm super happy with it. I think it's adorable. I love it.
You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not dare. Chasing all that we don't want. Chasing all that we do not dare. We do not all the way back home. Chasing all that we chasing all that we don't want. Chasing all that we do not all the way back home.
It is now like almost the end of the day. It is 4:15 and I'm still working on my classroom. Still not done, not even close. So, but that's okay. It is what it is. So I took our unit packet things for our math curriculum and put them up here. Just that I have easy access to them because they were in a box for a while. And I had to take down all of the books from up here because they didn't have any lenience in the gappage for fire code stuff, so I can't have anything up on top of my shelves, so I had to take all that down, which is kind of a bummer because I have a ridiculous amount of books, which you will see later on and which you have seen in the last week. And now I have even more books to figure out, and I have books over there to figure out, and I had tons of guided reading books to figure out. Those are done, this is done, and so I don't even honestly know what I'm gonna do with these books, to be honest with you. Maybe get some more bins, but they're not even gonna fit. I don't know, maybe I'll just put them in storage and just not use them right now. So yeah, I also have my brain-wide posters up right there. I do not like them right there. I don't like them at all, really. But I really don't like them there. So I'm trying to figure out another different place that I can put them at because I'm just not a fan of them. So let me kind of show you what I have done today though, because I have mostly just been filming clips and not updating. So I will show you what I've done. So of course, you know, I finished this and I got my classroom library pretty much finished. I didn't touch anything really up here. I still need to make my affirmation station and I keep forgetting about it. Not much has really happened over there except I put this little cubby thing there. So I'm going to take all of those books out because I don't need those books. And I'm going to fill them with math manipulatives or extra supplies or something where I can kind of divvy up student stuff, and that way it's no one's touching anyone else's supplies and things. I think that would be a good spot for that. And then I got these up on this wall here. These are just, what are these? Like COVID mask rules and things and how to stay safe and healthy, which I really love these. These are from TPT in like a COVID package or social remote, I don't know, some sort of package on TPT. So I will link those down below if I can find them again because they're super cute. But I'm actually going to take them and move them over there on that bulletin board because then they'll be next to the clean hands station and that'll just be what that bulletin board is for. So I'm going to do that on Monday. And then up over here, I still haven't done anything with this bulletin board. I cannot decide what I want to do with it yet, so I just haven't touched it. So I need to get stuff ready for that over the weekend once I decide. My word wall is still the same. However, I did take down the tassels up there because I thought it was just way too much. And I just don't like it. I think this just looks cleaner. It looks nicer. So I just took that down. And honestly, I worked really hard on making it, but I don't even know if I'm going to use it. That tassel stuff, I tried to put it around my desk. Wasn't cute. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And then this one will just be like my guided reading board and like my reading groups and my table groups. Well, table groups. My groups of students that aren't in tables. Over here, kind of just that stuff. This wall, I plan on doing like a student work display on that wall. And then maybe some fun things in my windows. So I do not think I'm going to get everything done by the beginning of the school year, which is okay. I did not put that expectation into my brain for my classroom to be perfect by the beginning of the school year because that's just not realistic. So that's fine, but it is coming together. This I just adore. This is like my favorite thing. So I think I'm just going to take all these books out and dump them because I only have about 40 more minutes before I have to leave. So I'm just going to take those out, dump them, and that should probably be about it.
I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not have. We do not all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not have. We do not. Yesterday we could be ourselves. Didn't have much, but nevertheless, we were true to each other. But now we don't even bother. I remember you being hopeful, but the tall waves have worn us down, and slowly we are drowning. That's why you need to come with me, with me, with me. Turn around 180 degrees and cross the sea. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus.
Okay, so I made a pile over here of all of the things that need to go in the room across the hall because I don't want them in my room anymore. A lot of it is books, which makes me really sad, but honestly, I have so many books, and so many of these are for so many different reasons and so many different levels and different kinds of levels. Like some are numbers, some are letters, some are all different crazy stuff. So I think I have enough books for now, but I'm just going to put these ones across the hall in case I were to need some extras or need some more, or my kids are wanting some more. I have those there across the hall. I just don't want them in my room because I have nowhere to store them. Little divider cubby things. And I think I'm going to put them, I only need 13 of these cubbies this year because I only have 13 students. So I think I'm going to put those little divider offices or whatever that they call them back there in that very last cubby next to my books, because I have a feeling we'll probably have to use them if we wanted to do guided reading to separate kids. So I'm going to put them back there in case I need them, and that's also a place where students can grab them if they need them. So yeah, I'm going to do that real quick. So I also went ahead and just flipped all of these empty tubs around because I obviously won't be using them for leveled reading books, so I don't need those numbers on the front, but I'm not going to waste my time ripping off all those numbers. So I just flipped them around so that they're blank, and I can put whatever labels I need to on there. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview real quick of what my classroom is looking like at the end of week 2. So my door again is over there. My desks are all set out. My desk is ready. The front is pretty much ready except for some labels. And my classroom library, except for some fun pillows and decorative stuff, is pretty much done. I have not touched the cabinet. I don't think I'll be touching those for a while just because, I mean, the teacher before me was pretty organized. So I don't think I'm really gonna need to do too much in there except for just kind of organize things the way that I want them, which is not a priority right now. I need to get my kids stuff labeled. I need to get my cubbies labeled. I need to do like a lot of labeling and setting up of my boards on Monday because we start school on Tuesday. So that is what I'm focused on right now, is getting my kids' supplies separated and having a plan for the first day and just making sure that all my boards are done. And then I can worry about closets later on. So that is it. That's not really. That's it for this week at least. And I feel like I feel like I should feel overwhelmed and nervous and crazy in the head, but I really don't. Like, I feel good about everything. Honestly, it's a little odd for me because I am like a perfectionist, so I have to typically make sure like everything is exact and perfect. And I kind of, when I got my job, I kind of was like, okay, I can't do that, especially not this year because it is my first year. It's a weird year. Everything is wild. So I kind of made that a priority to try not to focus on that this year anyways. But even though I'm not being super perfectionist about everything, I feel like everything is coming together so perfectly. So I'm totally fine with it. I think I spent a lot of time in my classroom library sorting out all of those books from that previous teacher. And I had so many books and so much to go through that I feel like I spent a lot of time on that, but I think it was time that was so well spent because I will never have to do that again. And it's just kind of is how it is now until I start adding some more to my library or decide to get rid of something. But at least for now, the next like year or so at least, I won't have to touch that library. It'll just be fine there. So I am really happy with how everything's turning out, even though I feel like I still am like really far from being prepared. I feel good about things, and that's a good place to stand. I'm just really excited, and I just can't wait to meet my kids next week. So most of the stuff that has to go up is detail kind of stuff. It has definitely been a crazy week, a lot of information overload, but all in all, I feel good, I'm excited, and I think it's going to be a great year. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys are enjoying my classroom setup. It's almost done, which means there will be a classroom tour coming soon. Probably next week is when I will do it. I'm not gonna wait until everything is perfect because nothing will ever be perfect. If you guys would like to continue watching my journey and see how the school year goes with me being a first grade teacher, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.